Shalom and good afternoon, Internet. Hope you're doing well. Friends, some places hold stories, other hold secrets, and then there are places like this where history fades into legend and legend dissolves into mystery. Welcome to Hassan Abdal, a land of emperors, conquerors, saints, and legends. A land where history breathes through every brick, every tree, and every whisper of the wind. Today, we are not just exploring a monument, we are unraveling a mystery that has stood silent for centuries. The enigmatic tomb of Lala Rukh. The name Lala Rukh means tulip-cheeked and is a sweet word frequently used in the Persian poetry. For generations, this tomb has been known as Lala Rukh's tomb. Let me tell you a shocking fact. There is absolutely no historical evidence that a princess named Lala Rukh was ever buried here. In fact, this tomb was never even called Lala Rukh's tomb in ancient records. So who lies beneath this aged stone structure? What is the truth hidden behind these walls? This Lala Rukh's tomb in Hassan Abdal is a stunning yet mysterious Mughal-era structure that stands as a testament to the architectural elegance of its time. This beautiful tomb, built from yellow variegated sandstone, stands on a 2.4-meter high platform in the middle of a historic Mughal garden. It was once a place of great beauty, surrounded by fountains, trees, and flowering beds. But today, it sits in silence, with its stories lost in time. Dear friends, this tomb was designed in the classic Mughal architecture style, a grand rectangular enclosure with small domed kiosks at each corner. Once beautifully painted with fresco artwork, time has erased most of its splendor. But if you look closely, you can still find the traces of flower and geometric patterns on the entrance archway. This is the western entrance, a majestic arched gateway leading into the sacred enclosure. Imagine centuries ago, Mughal nobles, travelers, and poets might have walked through this very gate, pondering the mystery of the unknown soul resting here. But the biggest question remains, who was Lala Rukh? Many believe she was the daughter of Mughal Emperor Humayun or perhaps Emperor Akbar. Legends say that she was traveling to Kashmir when she fell ill and died here, and the Mughals built this tomb in her memory. But here is the twist. This name never appeared in any official Mughal records. Even great historians like Alexander Cunningham, who visited in 1888, and British explorers before him never called it Lala Rukh's tomb. So where did the name come from? Many believe it originated from the famous poem Lala Rukh by Irish poet Thomas Moore, published in 1817. The novel tells the romanticized story of an Indian princess named Lala Rukh, who embarks on a journey to Kashmir. It is likely that this poetic fiction led British travelers to associate this tomb with her, despite there being no real connection. Dear friends, This is where the cenotaph stands, a simple yet elegant stone structure. Beneath this lies the actual grave, hidden from sight. But whose grave is it? No one truly knows. Some theories suggest it might belong to a Mughal noblewoman or a princess who died during travel. Others believe it could be the tomb of a highly ranking lady of the Mughal court, buried here in secrecy. The answer is lost to time. Over the years, this place has become a symbol of romance, mystery, and forgotten history. Many visitors come here, sit on these benches, and wonder about the fate of the woman buried here. Was she a princess? Was she loved? Was she forgotten? This tomb stands as a timeless symbol of Mughal-era craftsmanship, enclosed within a well-preserved boundary wall that maintains its original splendor. The garden around it, though not as lush as it once was, still holds traces of its former Mughal beauty, offering a peaceful setting. The garden around it, though not as lush as it once was, still holds traces of its former Mughal beauty, offering a peaceful setting that adds to the tomb's attraction. The tomb is built inside a Mughal-era boundary wall with watchman tower on each corner. But there is another hole, as Lala Rukh's tomb is protected under the Antiquities Act of 1975, meaning that anyone who damages or defaces it can face up to 3 years of imprisonment or a heavy fine or both. If you want to visit this hidden gem, it's easy to reach. Hassan Abdal is located along the Grand Trunk Road N5, just a 48-kilometer drive from Islamabad and about 65 kilometers from Rawalpindi. You can travel by car, bus or motorcycle. The tomb is situated inside the Lala Rukh's garden, just opposite the revered Gurdwara Panja Sahib and the sacred hilltop shrine of Baba Wali Kandari. This prime location places the tomb at the heart of a landscape where history, spirituality, and legends intertwine. As one walks through the narrow streets of Hassan Abdal, the presence of these three remarkable landmarks, Gurdwara Panja Sahib, Baba Wali Kandari's shrine, and Lala Rukh's tomb, creates an atmosphere steeped in centuries-old stories. Among the many historical remnants of Hassan Abdal, Lala Rukh's tomb and the adjacent the Hakim's tomb stand as the most famous and fascinating monuments. While Lala Rukh's tomb is covered in mystery, with legends linking it to a forgotten Mughal princess, the Hakim's tomb belongs to a distinguished royal physicians from the Mughal court. These two structures, standing side by side, are silent witnesses to the splendor of the Mughal era. They reflect not only the architectural brilliance of their time, but also the deep historical significance of Hassan Abdal, a town where emperors, saints, and travelers have left their marks. Do visit, guys. Dear friends, time has a cruel way of erasing names, stories, and memories. The woman buried here, whether a princess or a noble woman, was once loved, once cherished, but today her name is just a legend. her identity a mystery. We stand here centuries later, trying to piece together her story. Perhaps in exploring this tomb, we give her memory a chance to live again, even if history has forgotten her. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time. If you love exploring lost histories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep the past alive. Take care of yourself and your family. Bye-bye.